Hi, today we're going to look at how to build a theme park. This is going to be a 5-part video series where you'll use different multiplication skills to design and to build a theme park. You're going to use measurement skills. You're going to use some multiplication skills because you're going to be looking at not only building the theme park and the measurements of the rides, you're also going to be looking at your ticket sales. You're going to be looking at some time, management of time with fast passes, of telling someone if the ride's full, what time to come back for the ride. And then you're going to do an overall look at your theme park. During these videos, you'll need paper and pencil, a ruler. If you want to use colored pencils or crayons, that's fine. Also have those, but you do need a regular pencil to be able to write with so that you can erase and make changes. If you have grid paper, that's great. If not, you can use plain paper and just use your measurements to design it. All right, stop the video, pause the video, and gather your materials. And once you're ready, start the video again. Now that you've gathered your materials, the first thing you have to do is name your theme park. As you see here, it says My Theme Park. Enter your theme park's name here. So somewhere on your planning page, write the name of your theme park. The first thing that we're going to look at in video 1 are the rides. It's time to purchase the first few rides for your theme park. You've been given a budget, so you cannot spend more than that budget. You need at least 5 rides to start out with, but you can also have more than 5 if you have the money or the budget for it. Remember, you must have at least 5 rides, and you cannot go over your budget. But if you choose 5 rides and you still have money left, you can have more than 5 rides in your theme park as long as you stay within your budget. Okay, your budget for this theme park, as you see here at the top, is $100. Okay, you have bumper cars, which cost $21. A Ferris wheel costs $15. A merry-go-round costs $12. A pirate ship costs $19. A roller coaster, $26. A splash pad, $14. Swings are $23. And a water coaster is $28. And the water slide is $18. So, pause your video and make a list such as this one with your $100 budget with how many, the price of it, and the total price of each of your rides. And then you will add columns A through I together. So here's the list of rides again. Pause your video, spend your $100 for your rides. Once you have picked your 5 rides or more, if you have budget left over, but remember, you must have at least 5 rides. Then the budget is $100. Then start the video again and move on to the next step. Okay, now that you've chosen your rides, you're going to do your park layout. It's time to design your theme park. First, you have to measure all the different rides using the ruler then given the measurements you'll be shown on the video screen. There are also different things like a concession stand, restroom, etc. that are all going to be included in your park. Record the measurements on your paper. Once you do that, write in the inches of your different theme park. So you can use your measurement here. You see your ruler. This ruler is on an inch scale, and this ruler begins here at 0, goes through 12 at the end. If you look, here are the bumper cars. For example, the bumper cars are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 inches. And if you look at where it starts and stops, that would be 5 inches. So the bumper car is 5 inches. So if you have bumper car on your list, you could jot down 5 inches or write down 5 inches next to bumper car. All right, here's your Ferris wheel. When we look up, it's starting at 3.5. It's ending at 7.5. So if we count from 3.5 to 4.5 is 1, to 5.5 is 2, 6.5 is 3, 7.5 is 4. So if you have this Ferris wheel, then I would write down 4 next to your Ferris wheel. Now, you can continue with your video, and you may pause, finding what each of your rides. Here's the merry-go-round. The merry-go-round starts at 4.5, ends at 7.5, 4.5 to 5.5 is 1, to 6.5 is 2, to 7.5 is 3 inches. So the merry-go-round is 3 inches. Here is the pirate ship. Pirate ship starts at 3, ends at 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The pirate ship is 6 inches. Look at the roller coaster. The roller coaster goes from 1.5 to 9.5. So that is 1.5 to 2.5 is 1, to 3.5 is 2, to 4.5 is 3, to 5.5 is 4, to 6.5 is 5, to 7.5 is 6, to 8.5 is 7, to 9.5 is 8. So the roller coaster is 8 inches. Now look at our water ride here. Our water ride begins at 3, and our water ride ends at 9. So from 3 to 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this water ride is 6 inches. Here are the swings. The swings start at 2.5, end at 8.5. 2.5 plus 1 is 3.5, to 4.5 is 2, to 5.5 is 3, to 6.5 is 4, to 7.5 is 5, to 8.5 is 6. So the swings are 6 inches. All right, when you look at our next one, if you measure using your fingers and you move it under, it is about the same as the swings, so it is 6 inches. All right, here is our water slide, the water coaster slide. It starts at 3, ends at 9. To 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 6 inches. All right, here is a concession stand. It is 1, 2, 3 inches. Picnic table from 4 to 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. Here is the popcorn cellar from 5 to 7, 2 inches. Here's the restroom. The restroom goes from 4.5 to 7.5. So 1, 2, 3 inches. The ticket seller goes from 5 to 7, which would be 2 inches. So once you have all of that information written down, you'll be at the end of today's video. Keep that information in a safe place, and then you'll watch video 2 to actually start laying your park out. Hope you come back for video 2 of designing your own theme park. Have a great day.